Hey preschoolers, Olivia, just like me, likes to travel. And so today we've got a story called Olivia Goes to Venice. I haven't been to Venice yet, so that's one place Olivia's beat me to. It was time for spring vacation. Olivia decided that she and her family ought to spend a few days in Venice. There was a lot of packing to be done. Olivia, you won't be needing your snorkel, said her mother, or your flippers. Mother, apparently the city's often underwater or your water skis. As they went through the airport, Olivia was searched for weapons. She was very pleased. They didn't find any. On the plane, Olivia asked her mother about the food in Venice. Don't worry, sweetheart, you can get pizza and ice cream everywhere. Everywhere? Olivia was very relieved. They arrived very late at their hotel. Olivia was so sleepy, she didn't even notice the view from her window. Early the next morning, they set forth. They crossed a pretty little bridge, and then another, and then another. Wait, cried Olivia. We've been crossing the same canal. I think we're lost, and my blood sugar's getting low. We'll get some ice cream, promised her mother. It's called gelato, said Olivia. They all decided to have gelato. Sounds good to me. Crossing a big bridge, Olivia saw the Grand Canal for the first time, lined with its glittering many-colored palazzos. Olivia said to her mother with an edge of hysteria in her voice, oh, please, Mother! Can't we live in a palazzo on the Grand Canal? It was a life-changing experience for Olivia. She needed another gelato, or maybe 2. or 3. When she was refreshed, they wandered on. Finally, they passed through a dark archway and onto the Piazza San Marco. Olivia was overcome by its beauty. Mother, I think I could use another. Her mother sighed. I think we all could. Another gelato? Olivia wanted to buy corn to feed the pigeons. She held out the corn, but she couldn't find many pigeons. But they soon found her. Oh my, they must be hungry for corn. After that exhausting encounter, Olivia required another gelato. The next day, Olivia begged her parents, oh, Mommy, Daddy, please, please, can we take a gondola ride? Gondola, gondola. Olivia negotiated the price. The gondolier waved them aboard with a gallant prego. He said, tourists, always too much gelato. Olivia found it very restful, but the gondolier did not. Looks like they're a little heavy for him. They came out onto the Grand Canal and passed under the magnificent Rialto Bridge. Eventually, they emerged out from under the Bridge of Sighs. Olivia sighed. By now, Olivia was completely entranced. I must have something to remember Venice by. I must find the perfect souvenir. How about a chandelier? Olivia, that's bigger than your bedroom, said her mom. Yeah, you need something smaller. What about a gondola? Sweetheart, try to find something you can carry. Lace? Very pretty, but not really very Olivia. A mask? No, thought Olivia, I'll only wear it once. Perfume? Olivia doesn't really like perfume. Plus, she's planning her own line. Fussy by Olivia. On their last day in Venice, Olivia and her family went back to San Marco. The basilica was all peach and gold in the late afternoon light. Mother and father were finishing their coffee. Olivia and Ian were playing by the bell tower. I found it, cried Olivia, the perfect souvenir. What's that? Asked her mother. One of the actual stones of Venice, said Olivia, from the bell tower. Olivia, said her mother, if everyone took a piece of Venice with them, the city would fall down. Now leave that with the waiter. We've got to get to the airport. Bong, 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 bong. Mommy, are the bells ringing for us? Yes, dear, they're reminding us that we're late. Oh dear, what's happening? There's a crack. Oh my, I think we'd better hurry. Olivia turned to take one last look at Venice. Look, they're waving us goodbye. I'll always remember Venice, Mommy. Do you think Venice will remember me? Probably. Ugh. Is that the bell tower? In a big pile now? Oh dear. As soon as she got on the plane, Olivia fell fast asleep and dreamed about a monument to Olivia. Sounds like she had a pretty exciting trip. So, if you ever get a chance to go to Venice or anywhere, take it. It's always fun to explore new places.